Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin.
The trick is to get the film to 90 minutes. Dark Tower. This is the 1989 supernatural crime thriller from directors Freddie Francis, who directed 1972's Tales from the Crypt, as well as Legend of the Werewolf and 1975's The Ghoul, and Ken Wiederhorn, who directed Shockwaves, Eyes of a Stranger, and Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Francis actually replaced Widenhorn during production. The plot. It was almost finished. A skyscraper that reaches for the heavens but touches hell instead. A vengeful spirit is after the architect, and a detective is on the case, trying to solve the mystery as to who it is, and why he's having his own visions. The film starts out engrossing enough with a pretty nifty kill. It's decently staged and the set pieces high. However, you can kind of tell when Francis took over. There were a couple energetic scenes, and then, not to say he's a bad director, the film just wasn't his, and I don't think he had any love for it. Sometimes a great cinematographer can enhance a film with an unenthusiastic director. This is one such case. Everything from the moody opening credits, where the cemetery echoes with choirs from the chants of the dead, where the sun beams through the bustling streets of Spain. It looks nice, and cinematographer Gordon Hayman, who was mostly a camera operator and I only think did cinematography for this movie, does set up some nice shots. The film also has a great cast. For the characters, we have Dennis Randall, played by Michael Moriarty from Q the Winged Serpent, It's Alive 3, Island of the Alive, and The Stuff. He gives a very subdued performance compared to most of his other roles. His muttering outbursts are few and far between, but he does add a good emotional levity to this mind-numbing film. Carolyn Page, played by Jenny A. Gutter from An American Werewolf in London and Child's Play 2, is the architect who witnesses a terrible tragedy. A. Gutter is good as always, but she does seem kind of bored from time to time. Max Gold, played by Theodore Bickel, is a man who spent most of his life trying to uncover the truth of the deceased. Are ghosts real, and what of paranormal activity? Maybe this time he will succeed. There's several scenes where he literally has to carry the movie all by himself. He's alone in a room. It's kind of creepy, but it wears off fast.
Tell me, am I right? That's a good one.
Sergi, played by Kevin McCarthy from 1978's Piranha, is a man who has an ability to communicate with the dead, I think. He's thrown in so last minute. The character is a drunkard, so he is always moseying around. Tilly, played by Carol Linley from The Night Stalker and Vigilante, who appreciates her line of work and her boss. She does suspect that something is wrong, though. No matter how little the screen time, Linley always impressed me with her charm and soft-spoken voice.
Are you married?
No. I prefer to drink instead.
The movie, despite the talent, is a slog to get through. The best things about this movie are the poster and the Blu-ray artwork, as well as the minimal effects we get near the end of the picture. The gore, the effects, some blood, a few bullet hits. It's not a gory movie per se, it's more supernatural than slasher. The zombified version of the entity is a nice touch, but crude. The effects used during the climax can take you out of the picture. You've been waiting so long. What the hell? By the time the zombie arrived, I was checked out. I was like, about time! And then the movie still dragged on. Let's give it chasing. The motion picture soundtrack, Stacy Widelitz, who composed Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, has a nice opening theme that is moody and eerie. However, there is a distinct lack of music throughout the picture. I don't know if it was intentional, if there was just no more money, but it made the Borefest even blander. Overall, weak. What could have been a strong entry in the supernatural subgenre quickly fizzled and ran out of fuse. However, the explosion was so small it barely made any impact, or make it seem like it was even worth it in the long run. Would I recommend this movie? No, not really. I don't really know who this flick is for. Paranormal aficionados will get a kick out of the slow-paced investigation. Horror fans will be disappointed. Sure, there are a couple of scenes that might stick with you, but they don't warrant enough to make the film enjoyable. It starts strong and then ends long. Thank you all for watching. What is your least favorite supernatural horror film of the 80s? Make sure to hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, and as always, subscribe. Pinkies out.